This video is brought to you by Roguedeckbuilder.com. Purchase a playmat today and help us make the move to our new studio. We have over 10 playmats to choose from. Visit Roguedeckbuilder.com. Hi there, it's Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com here with match number 1 with John Dredge. Yes, we'd like to play first. This is going to be a pretty bad hand. I think we have to ship it. There's 0 Dredge in this opening hand. We have a Blood Crypt, Tomb of Yawgmoth. They absolutely cannot cast anything. We definitely would need some help with this hand, so I'm going to mulligan it. And this isn't much better. We do have the sources we need. In fact, we got back everything we just mulled, minus a lot literal, but we do have the mana base that I think we can actually keep. So we'll throw in a Stomping Grounds first turn, and we're going to hope for drawing one of our 10 Dredge cards. Otherwise, this is going to get very tricky for us. And you can ramp still with like Sylvan Caryatid, but this is going to be very hard for us to beat out Rabblemaster Red, especially with high drops. So most likely going to be a loss. Hopefully we can hit those early Dredge, early Satyr Wayfinders. Those actually do exceptional versus this red deck, as they can block like Foundry Denizens and stuff, and it's no harm done to us. So Foundry Denizen most likely is going to hit us for 3 here. I bet another 1-drop's coming out. It is. And so I'm going to be taking 3, and I really need to find next turn a Satyr Wayfinder would be ideal. A Satyr Wayfinder could block the Firedrinker Satyr, and it would also find us another land. So that's really the only thing that will save us. It is another land. That's better than nothing. It gets us closer to casting something, but yeah, we're so far behind at this point. Rabblemaster's just going to overrun us. Lot Literal wouldn't be too bad of a card to draw into because we ditch everything to Lot Literal, except for the Night Howler, and then proceed to cast the Night Howler. But I'm pretty sure that now is going to be Rabblemaster coming out, and I think that this is just a concession. I don't want him to see any more information in the sideboard. We get absolutely nothing coming up anyway, so we'll begin the sideboard here. And the good news is we have a ton of hate versus this deck. What we do bring in is we bring in the Abrupt Decays and the Dreadbores and the Scavenging Oozes. What we take out is like flesh and blood. I don't know if Dreadbore really needs to come in here either. I think it's better than nothing. Maybe we do bring in the Dreadbores, because it does take care of a few that... No, I don't think that sorcery speed is very good. So Soulless Chandelar is not too bad because it's something we can actually use. We do want this in the graveyard though. Nemesis Immortals is fine. Jared's fine. Goreclan Rampager might be the weak link here. I don't know if we quite want like Goreclan Rampagers, and I think we cut down a Shadowborn Demon, but I'm going to cut down to 1 Soulless Chandelar. Now we have this... I think both Soulless Chandelars are actually bad, and we'll put in the Flesh Bloods and 2 Goreclans, but this would make us... maybe cut down on Nemesis Immortals. They just seem very hard for that deck to deal with. I think the Goreclan Rampagers are going to be... I want that just a one of the combination though. We're really low on creatures now though, but we've cut down our curve quite substantially. So I'm going to submit this. And yes, we'd like to play first, and hopefully we don't have to mulligan. We have the Golgari Charm, but no way to cast it. But we do have the Satyr Wayfinder and the Nemesis Immortals, and we do not have to actually take some damage for the Satyr. So I'm going to keep this, and we'll first turn Stomping Grounds. And then second turn Satyr Wayfinder, and hopefully find that black source. So there's Firedrinker Satyr. He's going to have to get rid of the Satyr Wayfinder now. That's a decent little draw. Allows us to scry. Hopefully we just don't miss here. But if we do miss here, then we're probably going to find a lot of ammo in our graveyard for the Nemesis Immortal to come out. So we do completely miss. Womp, womp, womp. But we do have a temple next turn. We got 2 things in the graveyard. And hopefully, again, the Satyr Wayfinder is going to be blocking down this Firedrinker Satyr. Unless he's got like a shock or a lightning strike for it, but that still takes away a spell. So Golgari Charm could just be a blowout, hopefully. I'm thinking Magma Jet's going to come down on the Wayfinder here. No, he's going to... Is he really going to do this? He's going to convoke a Stoke the Flames on my Satyr Wayfinder? No, Stoke the Flames just on me. Okay. I was getting a little bit worried there that would be the case. So I've got blockers. I think we can just safely Temple of Malice rather than Overgrown Tomb. And we'll put that on top. It gets us closer to what we need. So 1, 2, just 2 in the graveyard, so that would make our Nemesis Immortals cost 4. Yeah, I just pass turn here, and hopefully we can block the Fire Drinker Satyr. And it's a Hall of Triumph, naming red. That's really hard for us to deal with because now he's out of Golgari range. So we do block. Puts another guy in the graveyard. This can allow us not to have to shock ourselves. But Rabblemaster seeming really, really powerful at this point. And we don't have a way to deal with Hall of Triumph. Hall of Triumph is just an incredibly good card. So, like, I get Grizzly Salvage most likely for free here if we find some more stuff in the graveyard. I think it is worth Grizzly Salvaging because we have 3 cards in our graveyard and we just have to hit 1 card in our graveyard and then we can get the Nemesis Immortals out. So I am going to do that. Now watch it be all lands. So, Blood Crypt, Lotla Troll, Jared. I think we just take the Troll. Because we can get Jared back at any time. We could get... Maybe Night Howler is more powerful than... I think Troll is the more powerful card. And we do have to shock ourselves here. But we can just cast a free Nemesis Immortals. And hopefully that's going to allow us to stabilize. We need to find an Ooze. But he's still got 3 cards in hand. Plenty of ammo, Hall of Triumph. See where he goes with this. Just going to go in there. We absolutely will block. I'll take a turn away from him. So what is he going to try to do? Just Titan Strength here? Relevant Maka. So it does kill my Burning Tree. Or he keeps his emissary alive. We have another Nemesis Immortal and a Lotla Troll we can chuck out. But I don't know if that's going to do it. That Hall of Triumph is very good. Now we do need a land as well. But another Nemesis Immortal. And a little troll that could. And now he's got to attack into an Immortal again with 1 card in hand. I mean, he could shock this Lotla Troll down. I'm actually hoping he like Magma Jets it here. Because I will drop the Shadowborn Demon and the Gore-Clan Rampager to it. And put it up to a 4/3. But if he Lightning Strikes it, it's just going to die. He's going to stoke it. Nope, stoking me, and then he's going to hope for a top deck. Okay. That hurts. So what we need him to hit is just a land. Not a Rabblemaster. And what we need to hit is an Ooze as soon as possible. So it's going to be the Lotla Troll. On the Fire Drinker Satyr. He's banking on drawing into another burn spell to finish me off. I'd love to hit a land here. It is a Stomping Grounds, but I don't think I can go down to a 2. I think the right play is just to... I'm thinking attacking him with the Nemesis Immortals. Yeah, this is pretty bad for me to deal with. I think I just have to hard cast a Rampager. And hope I just don't get burned. Nope, and actually, so I'm glad I did this way. Again, he can't really attack in. And we'll Shadowborn Demon down. His Ash Zealot. I believe at this point we attack in with just the Gore Clan. Leave 2 back in case he's got more hasters. Because now he's on a 1-turn clock. He has to draw into something significant this turn. And Cackler definitely won't do it. He's got to make it so he doesn't unleash it. But now he's got to block with that so I can safely attack in. Yeah, I think that's fine. Well, I mean, what can we do? We can sacrifice. We can get Jared back. So I'm going to attack in with the Shadowborn Demon, the Nemesis, the Gore Clan Rampager, and this way he has to block the Mortal with his Cackler, and then proceed to take 9. And he's still got 1 turn. So I can throw out a Caryatid. And I could sacrifice it, but it'd be too far. Yeah, that's tough. Because if he draws into something, I could still die here like a haster. Do I have the Golgari Charm? Okay, so we do win that one. Again, that's exactly how this deck, it just bursts over the top. Shadowborn Demon actually seems pretty decent. I don't want more, though. Dreadbores, do I need Dreadbores to stabilize? It uses a turn. I sometimes have to shock myself as it is better than... Gosh, these Nemesis Immortals are way too good to not put in here. I think that just a 1-0 Shadowborn Demon is the right way to go. And not play the whole... Or maybe, yeah, I think over Gore Clan is the right move. And we'll keep a Shadowborn Demon. I'm actually even trying to justify throwing that other one in, but I don't think I can. So we'll submit this. He gets to go first, though, and that's where Rabblemaster's so good, is first. So I really want one of my 4 Scavenging Oozes, and Abrupt Decays are great. Abrupt Decay could kill the Hall of Triumphs. Yeah. We definitely have some outs against this deck. I don't like that I have to shock myself so much, so let's hope for those basic forests in our hand. And a handful of Satyr Wayfinders and Scavenging Oozes. And maybe even Caryatids. That's ideal. Even Lot Literal is incredibly hard for him to deal with. So, yeah, this is pretty much ideal. Pretty much the best hand we can hope for. We'll go first turn Blood Crypt into second turn Forest Satyr Wayfinder. And then Lot Literal will come down after that. We have Abrupt Decay as well. So he starts off strong with a Denizen. That's going to be probably going to get in for 3. So there's a Caryatid as well. The Mutavault is a lot better than seeing another red source, because then he just doesn't go into Burning Tree Emissary. And this is looking very good for us. I will throw out the Satyr Wayfinder. Or we could go Caryatid. No, because then you can just pump up. We could block the token, though, that comes from... Nah, it's going to be Satyr Wayfinder. And it finds us a Stomping Ground, which is good. Next turn we'll have a Sylvan Caryatid or No, we can't hold up regeneration mana. We'll go Sylvan Caryatid and then just Temple of Malice into play tap, most likely. Or Abrupt Decay. We'll see what comes out. But really slow start to Rabblemaster Red. But not when he goes a BTE into... Like, at this point, he needs to shock off the Satyr Wayfinder to get in for an extra damage with the Denizen. Alright, so he gets a really, really good interaction here. But Foundry Tree Denizen dies. So I don't know if that's actually in his favor. I just take one. We're able to... Oh, wow. We're able to ooze away? Jeez. No, I want ooze to be a major finisher. So I think I just Abrupt Decay that Rabblemaster. I don't think that Troll needs to quite come out. See, 1, 2, 3. No, it's in my graveyard, right? Crowd in your graveyard. So it's only by 2 that reduces. So I think we can safely Temple of Malice here and just Abrupt Decay his Goblin Rabblemaster. Because Caryatid doesn't really block much. It blocks it can block and easily die. And I don't want more tokens. But in fact, Stomping Grounds might be a little bit of a better line here, because we do need that triple green for Scavenging Ooze to get the most. So I think what I just do is I Abrupt Decay the Rabblemaster right now. Save further bleeding. And then next turn, I drop the Ooze and get rid of some stuff, putting it up to a 4/4. So I'm taking 5 here, possibly... Oh, wow. A lot more than 5. And do I wait one more turn, put out another Satyr Wayfinder, which is a blocker, and a Sylvan Caryatid? Or we could Lotlet Troll here. So I should have Templed there if I am going to wait. I think the right play here is Sylvan Caryatid and Satyr Wayfinder. We can block a Goblin token. He has 2 cards left in hand. We could actually Lotlet Troll and Satyr Wayfinder, and that will actually give us something to block. If I Ooze here, I bring the Ooze up to a 4/4 that can still be stoked. So I do believe it's just going to be Satyr Wayfinder. And in fact, you know what I should have done is tapped that the other way, and I could have actually gone for an Nemesis Immortals. So misplay might cost me the game there. Finds us a lot of juice in the graveyard. And then I am going to put out a Lotlet Troll because I can ditch it and get it above a 4/3. No, I think Caryatid's fine. And this way my Ooze is going to eat a lot of... Yeah, and with only 2 cards left in hand, I don't know if he can quite get through everything. So I'm definitely going to block the Mutavault with the Caryatid. Block a Goblin token with the Satyr. And then take 4. We'll see if like a Rubble Belt Maca comes down. So far nothing. Still at a healthy 7. Just a Fire Drinker Satyr. 1 card left in hand. We're in great shape now. For the Ooze. And we'll start the exiling. Just do it all right now. Now he's a 5/5. Definitely in the driver's seat of this game. Having a 5/5 out that just gained me some life. 2 cards left in hand. He might just continue to go all out. He needs to kill the Scavenging Ooze, but we have another block and another activation. And we know it's just a Foundry Street Denizen. The longer he waits, the more ammo that I'll have. He's going to go for Mutavault. I'm going to definitely block not the Mutavault. Fire Drinker Satyr, he can't really pump up. He can make it a 3. Yeah, he's going for it. So what else does he have left in his deck? I need to block the first striker with a Sylvan Caryatid. Yeah, so Rebel Maka doesn't even get the Fire Drinker Satyr above. And before damage, we'll gain a life, so Stoke actually can't even Stoke. And now he, like, I'm in a pretty good position just to kill him now that he takes 6 from that Fire Drinker Satyr. Another Tomb. At this point, we got way too mana flooded. I'm just going to exile my own graveyard. Continue to gain some more life. Throw out a Troll here. And I think we can Malice. Definitely put that on top. Now we have regeneration mana plus enough blockers to really stop any sort of assault. Plus an 8/8. I don't know how he's going to deal with an 8/8 and a 2/1 regenerator. Burn at this point doesn't work. Burn activation doesn't work yet, but he's going to show us it's a Fire Drinker Satyr, which now he can't even block with that guy, otherwise he takes damage. Yep, and nothing. And a turn. So we'll hold up the black mana. That's why I like the Scavenging Ooze in this deck, because we can feed the Ooze like crazy. Night Howler on a lot of the Trolls is actually very weak. In fact, Night Howler itself is pretty weak at this point. We can only kill one more guy. So I think it's just Nemesis Immortals. Puts out a 5/5 that he now has to deal with. And I will attack him with the Ooze. Now he's got to make a decision where he wants this to go, with one card left in hand. He's got to think that I've got the Gorkon Rampager? Or Flesh Blood. He knows I have those. He's just going to take it. I guess that's the only... I was hoping he blocks. That's actually a good move on his part. We'll just Blood Crypt. And go from there. We can actually discard a Night Howler to have another activation on the Ooze. It's going to be a Boros Reckoner. It's going to stall the game a lot. But he can't attack anything because you have the Sylvan Caryatid that can always block. And now what I just need to draw into is one of the Flesh Bloods. We still have Abrupt Decays we can draw into. He can't attack into the Fire Drinker Satyr. He's going to have to get like runner, runner, runner. So I need another Dredge card here. If I get trample damage high enough, I only have to do 3 damage to the Boros Reckoner. So many outs here. We do have Shadowborn Demons that are going to start coming. That can take care of the Boros Reckoner. We have lots of life gain. So at this point, I still think I do eat a lot of Literal. Golgari Charm's kind of neat. Gonna go ahead and put yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put a counter on the Lotla Troll. And we can swing in with him. As he can't really block. Oh, just heal his first strike it down, though. Still in good shape. Even that Reckoner was... Yeah, Reckoner is going to really stall this game out. We're in out of 2 burn range, though. And we have the Golgari Charm to get everything -1, -1. Which I don't know if I wait or not. Cat and mouse game, but the longer this game goes on, the better it is for me. As my Jareds are going to start showing up. I didn't exile a Jared, did I? I will feel very... Nope, I did not exile a Jared. As Jared is a win, if I draw into a Jared. A Flesh Blood is a win if I draw into a Flesh Blood. A Abrupt Decay is pretty good because we kill the Boros Reckoner and then we're free to attack in with all our big guns again. A Gore-Clan Rampager is pretty decent, as we can Gore-Clan on the Scavenging Ooze and then trample through for the win. So, I do believe I Golgari Charm. To give me 2 more juicy little targets to eat with my ooze. Forest isn't good. We don't like forests. Regenerating a Boros Reckoner or regenerating a lot of Literal is pointless. We need to get that one more. I'll hold it up though. No point to attacking in with anything. Ash Zealot, it's annoying, but he's still only got 2 cards left in hand. Assuming he's going to start drawing lands, and we're going to stop drawing lands, that'd be nice. Another Nemesis Immortal. I think that we cast it. As now... still can't do lethal, though, because he's got the Mutavault to block, but it gives us another blocker. I could have thrown that to Lotla, but I think just having another Nemesis Immortal to threaten lethal is the way to go. But he keeps putting out the blockers as well. And I think that is pretty much going to be the game as we get the Shadowborn Demon on the Boros Reckoner. Which now allows us to get in here with the big guns, which he has to block all of them. And it was just a matter of time before this occurred. So he's going to stoke down an Emis Immortals. So that's how we'll order those. Definitely thinking a stoke's going to come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's absolutely no way we could even come close to monstrositying it, so... No, actually nothing off the first strike, huh? So we kill the Ash Zealots. And sure. I'll gain some more life. And he does scoop there. Yeah, that game is over. So Rabblemaster, no problem for Dredge. This has been Ken with Roguedeckbuilder.com. Thanks for watching.